Hi and welcome to MTG Mashgood. Today we'll be opening a pack of Born of the Gods FATPACK. So let's open this up and see what we have. So for those who have not opened a FATPACK before, you'll get a few stuff. So mainly it includes 9 booster packs, limited edition, or I would say Born of the Gods spin down life counter, a nice cardboard box to store your stuff, and there is a poster, a fold out poster that's inside this. I'll show you in a while. A card guide, so you have all the Born of the Gods cards inside, pretty neat. Next, you'll have 2 cardboard deck boxes, Mogis and what's this? Polis? Ephera, yep. And you'll have your booster packs, your spin down life counter, and a bunch of lands. Yep, so let's get on with opening our packs. This is the D20 spin down life counter. Right, cool. These are your packs. All 9 of them with your lands. If I'm not wrong, there's 40 lands here. So it's quite a good product if you want to play draft with your friends. Is 9 boosters, so 3 for each, and you can play booster draft, and you have a bunch of lands to play it with, so pretty cool. So let's move on and see what we've got from our FATPACK. So just be going through the uncommons and the rares. So first up we have Tarsa Rebuff. It's a blue devotion counter spell basically. We have Akron's Phalanx, 3/3 vigilance for 4 mana and with sort of a weak fire breathing. We have Pinnacle of Rage, our sorcery speed 6 mana, the removal spell, which deal 3 damage to each of 2 target creatures or players. Cool. And we have our Fated Retribution, our sort of Wrath of God, slightly slower version, but it destroys Planeswalker as well. And it's your turn, scry 2. And we have a foil Temple of Enlightenment. Pretty interesting. Yep, very good card there. Probably goes for like maybe $8 maybe for the foil. So on to our second pack. We have our Thunderbrute, Kira's Follower, 2/2 for 1 green and 1 blue. You can tap to untap another permanent. We have our Noble Quarry, our 1/1 unicorn with Bestow 6. All creature able to block this Noble Quarry or enchanted creature do so. So it's our green version of a lot of stuff. And for our red, we have our 3/1 Minotaur Shaman. Our Minotaur with Tribute 2, Haste, and when it enters the battlefield, if the tribute wasn't paid, you may cast an instant or sorcery card from your hand without paying its mana cost. So we have our first Minotaur. I'm quite interested in the Minotaurs in this release, so it would be quite awesome if I'll have some stuff that are Minotaurs. So on to our third pack. Yep. We have our Gorgon's Head. Equipped creature has Death Touch. Ghostblade Eidolon, 1/1. Is the our white version of whatever they've just saw now, Noble Quarry. Yep, so for this one, with the ridiculous bestow cost, enchanted creature has double strike. We have our Vortex Elemental, very nice. We have our Scourge of Scholar Veil, our 2/2 Hydra with Trample, and you can sacrifice another creature to put a number of +1/+1 counters on this creature equals to the sacrificed creature's toughness. Yep, so I guess Simic players will have quite an interesting play. You can use this to like sacrifice a blue wall, maybe the Wall of Frost, and this instantly becomes like a 9/9 creature on third turn. Will be pretty awesome. Yep, so early game wars to build up your crazy monsters, and you can cast Aquarius form on these and then basically just win the game. So pretty interesting. So on to our fourth pack, we have our first uncommon Oracle's Insight. So basically just card drawing and scrying mechanics. We have your Ashok's Adept with 1/3 heroic. Whenever cast a spell, each opponent discard a card. We have our Fanatic of Xenagos, 3/3 Trample with Tribute 1. If the tribute wasn't paid, it gain haste until end of turn. And our rare is Whelming Wave. Basically our blue Wrath of God. Return all creatures to the owner's hand except for Krakens, Leviathans, Octopuses, and Serpents. Yep. I'll usually like to keep the packs intact because I like to collect them, but for Born of the Gods, their packs are slightly more flimsy, so it's quite hard to preserve them. But yeah, I like the Morgis one, so I'll keep it. And on to our fifth pack. No, six. So for first uncommon, we have another Ghostblade Eidolon. We have another Gorgon's Head. Nasian's Demolock, our 3/3 with Tribute 3. If it enters battlefield without the tribute being paid, destroy target non-creature permanent. Okay. And we have our Hero's Podium, 5 mana. For each legendary creature you control, it gets +1/+1 for each other legendary creature. And you can pay X to tap, look at the top X cards of your library, review a legendary creature among them and put it into your hand, and put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Pretty interesting. It's like maybe there'll be a legendary fun deck. And we have another foil, Mortal's Resolve. Yep, so pretty cool if you can play green, like I said, with the Hydra. Simic. Sacrifice your walls and you can cast these, again indestructible. So yeah, pretty OP play if you can build up your monster. So on to our sixth pack. Let's see what we have. We have our first uncommon Ephira's Enlightenment. Whenever it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on enchanted creature. It has flying, and whenever a creature enters battlefield under your control, you may return Ephira's Enlightenment to its owner's hand. Next we have Ferrous Band Raiders, 5/5 if inspired. Whenever it becomes untapped, you may pay 2 generic and 1 green. If you do, put a 3/3 green centaur enchantment token into the battlefield. Next we have Sunbound, enchant creature. It has, whenever you gain life, put that many +1/+1 counter on this creature. Interesting. And we have our Astral Cornucopia. It's a mana costing XXX. It enters battlefield with X charge counter on it, and you can tap, choose a color, and add 1 mana of that color to your mana pool for each charge counter on this. So pretty awesome card for EDH, but not really good in standard. It's kind of slow. Not good in limited as well. But very awesome in EDH for mana fixers. So on to our 7 pack. We have our Black Oak of Odonus, our 0/5 defender zombie tree folk. With 1 black to tap another untapped creature and it gets +1/+1 the upturn. We have another Ferrous Band Raiders, another Sunbound, and we have our Perplexing Chimera, 3/3 creature. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may exchange this creature with that spell. If you do, you may choose new targets for that spell. Pretty boring pack so far. Hopefully you get better for our last 2 packs. But still, we have our foil Temple of Enlightenment. So, yep. So first up, we have our Curious Follower. Grave Robber Spider, 2/4 with Reach. You can pay 3 generic and 1 black. You get +1/+1, +X, where X is the number of creatures in your graveyard. And you can only activate this ability only once each turn. We have our Fleeter Step Eidolon with 1/1, another ridiculous bestow cost creature where, yep, enchanted creature can't be blocked. So again, Simic players, pretty awesome stuff you have with your Hydra. And we have another Heroes Podium. Heroes Podium. Not great. Last pack in our Born of the Gods FATPACK. Let's see another foil. So first up, we have our Akron Phalanx. We have our Vanguard of Brief Mess. 2/2 with Vigilance. Whenever you cast a spell that targets it, put a 1/1 White Cat Soldier creature token with Vigilance. Yep, so it's like a small Brief Mess. I can't pronounce it. We have our Sanguimancy. You draw X card and you lose X life, where X is your devotion to black. And for rare is another Nessian Wild Ravager. Nope, it's not the same. It's a different Hydra. Looks quite the same to me though. It's a 6/6 Hydra with Tribute 6. Whenever it enters battlefield, if it wasn't paid, you may have it fight another target creature. And we have our foil Strike Harpy. Yep, quite disappointed with my FATPACK for Born of the Gods, but yep, still pretty cool for some of the cards. So again, we have our Strike Foil Harpy, our Nessian Wild Ravager, Scourge of Scholar Vale, our 2 Heroes Podium. Is that 2? Yep, 2 Heroes Podium. We have our how does this get here? We have our Perplexing Chimera, Astral Cornucopia. Have another foil, Modest Resolve, our Whelming Wave, Oracle of Bones, Fated Retribution, and our Temple of Enlightenment, which is in foil. Yep, so that's it for this episode. If you like to support the series, do hit like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.